distance learning a new trend in education? Is it suitable with the type of learners that we have? Hi, my name is Eliezer Toledo, and with me is Maureen Toledo from Aloran Trade High School, Division of Misamis Occidental. Join us as we uncover how to enhance students' learning in modular distance education. The Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan defines modular distance learning, or MDL, as a type of distance education wherein teachers would provide printed modules to students, wherein teachers and students are geographically separate from each other. Is this a new trend in education? Let's look at the timeline. During the 1700s, teachers would provide letters to students as a form of instruction, and students would need to do the same, vice versa. This type of education is called correspondence learning. Correspondence learning is modular distance learning. This is the first generation distance education model. What does literature say about modular distance learning? Moore's transactional distance, wherein he defines transactional distance as the gap between teachers and learners. Dialogue, as defined by Moore, means the interaction between teachers and learners, while structure refers to the rigidity or flexibility of instruction. In modular distance learning, there is a very high transactional distance, which requires students to be autonomous and independent learner. But why the need for independent learners in MDL? Anderson has identified several types of interaction needed in order to have a deep and meaningful meaning. What we have in MDL is mostly student content interaction, thus the need for independent learners. The big question is, are our students truly independent? In our research, we wanted to find out if we could provide a significant difference when we use study guide and metacognitive mediation for grade 11 Gibellina students in General Biology 1. We also wanted to find out if students would find the course effective in terms of the overall feedback for General Biology 1 class. Our research methodology, we have chosen the grade 11 Gibellina as our respondents through convenient sampling. We asked students to come to take the pretest in school. And for 3 weeks, we have provided them with printed modules. With it is embedded with a metacognitive mediation. We also provided them with the study guide. On the 4th week, we asked students to come, take the post-test, and do the course effectiveness survey. And as a result, using t-test, we have taken the value or got the value of the p-value of 0.001, which is lesser than the alpha value, which is 0.05, which means that we have to reject our null hypothesis. Thus, there is a significant difference between the pretest and post-test. Also, with the 3 questions, we have reached 60%, 62%, and 63% for the course effectiveness survey. And putting this on the scale of grades, it is leveled good for the course effectiveness. As a conclusion, we can say that with the use of study guide and metacognitive mediation, we have greatly increased or significantly increased the academic performance of the students. Also, the students find the course effective in helping them learn, and the teacher has provided them with good information. However, taking this data and putting this, the 75% passing rate, which is what DepEd requires, none of the students actually passed the test. Also, for the course effectiveness, there are still 2 levels higher. That is very good and excellent. Certainly, there is still a room for us for improvement. We highly recommend that for distance learning, we would need to venture into authentic assessment, which is very much applicable for distance education. students would have the power to inculcate or involve the context knowledge through their context, or content knowledge through their context. Also, it is a must for us to venture into online platform which would enable more student content interaction, student interaction, and most especially the student teacher interaction. In closing, certainly for now, certainly we can say that our students are not yet that dependent. However, with continued training, with the help of study guide and metacognitive mediation, students will be able to learn where to find knowledge. They will know how to find knowledge, and they were able to learn on their own. A skill needed for the 21st century learner. These are our references, and thank you.